All right, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the ultimate guide on how to become your dog's absolute favorite person. Picture this, you and your furry friend, inseparable, bonded by love and joy. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, with these simple tips, backed by science, you can make it a reality. Let's kick things off with the cuteness overload factor. Ever wondered what makes your pooch go gaga over you? Turns out, it's all about those sweet kisses. Yep, you heard it right. One scientific study went all out and discovered that the more smooches you plant on your doggo's adorable face, the higher their oxytocin levels soar. Translation, kisses equal more love. So pucker up and spread that love. But hey, kissing isn't the only way to get on your dog's good side. Get ready for some serious cuddle sessions. Picture this, you and your pup snuggled up together, enjoying some quality petting time. According to another study, when humans shower their furry pals with affectionate pets, it's like hitting the jackpot of happiness for both parties involved. Not only do your dog's oxytocin and dopamine levels skyrocket, but their blood pressure takes a chill pill too. Talk about a win-win. But wait, there's more. Dogs aren't just into physical touch. They've got a whole spectrum of love languages up their furry sleeves. From wagging tails to soulful gazes, our canine companions speak volumes without uttering a single word. So, next time you want to show your pooch some love, get creative. Get ready to have your mind blown, because this next study is about to redefine what it means to have a fur baby. A Japanese scientist, just as obsessed with our four-legged pals as we are, delved deep into the mystery of the unbreakable bond between humans and dogs. And boy, did he uncover something pawsome. The scientist rounded up 30 pairs of dogs and their humans for a cuddle session of epic proportions. Each pair got cozy in a room together, spending a solid 30 minutes petting, chatting, and most importantly, gazing into each other's eyes. And let me tell you, what they discovered is nothing short of magical. In the pairs who locked eyes the longest, oxytocin levels went through the woofing roof. Yep, you heard it right. A whopping 130% increase in oxytocin for the dogs, and a mind-blowing 300% surge for the humans. Talk about a love potion in the making. But here's where it gets even more heart-melting. Remember that feeling of overwhelming love and connection when a human mother locks eyes with her baby? Well, staring into your dog's soul has pretty much the same effect. All right, fellow dog enthusiasts, prepare yourselves for a fascinating study that delves into the heart of the age-old question. Is there truly a special bond between a dog and their owner, or are they just social butterflies who adore everyone equally? Enter an Austrian scientist armed with a genius experiment to uncover the truth. Imagine our furry friends faced with a choice. Tackle the puzzle in the comforting presence of their beloved owner alongside a complete stranger, or bravely do it alone. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Previous studies hinted that dogs view their owners as a secure anchor, encouraging them to explore and conquer new challenges. But would the presence of a random stranger evoke the same response? The answer is a resounding no. According to the study, when faced with the tantalizing puzzle toy, dogs in the comforting presence of their owners showed remarkable resilience and determination. They tackled the task for longer periods compared to when they were alone or with a stranger. Talk about loyalty at its finest. But here's the kicker. When a stranger entered the scene or they were left to their own devices, the dog's enthusiasm for the toy remained relatively unchanged. In other words, it's not about the puzzle. It's about the precious bond between a pup and their human companion. Now hold on to your leashes, because here comes the real kicker. This next study is all about what not to do if you want to keep that special bond with your furry friend intact. But before we get into that, if you're as passionate about pups as we are, make sure to subscribe to Bruno and Coco for a tail-wagging good time. Because let's face it, there's no such thing as too many doggy videos in our lives. Hold on to your leashes, folks, because we're about to take you on a journey to Portugal, where 92 lucky dogs became the stars of a groundbreaking study on training methods. So here's what happened. These adorable pooches were split into 3 groups. One group got to experience the wonders of rewards-based training, where good behavior equals tasty treats and lots of praise. The second group, unfortunately, had to endure the less than thrilling aversive training, also known as punishment-based training. And then there was the third group, the lucky ones who got to enjoy a mix of both worlds. Now, you might think you know how this story ends, but prepare to be surprised. After the training sessions wrapped up, researchers noticed something fascinating. The dogs subjected to aversive methods were showing more signs of stress and had higher levels of cortisol, aka the stress hormone, swirling around in their furry little bodies. Not exactly a recipe for tail-wagging happiness, right? But here's where things get really interesting. The study didn't stop there. These scientists decided to put the pups through a cognitive bias test, basically checking out their outlook on life when they weren't in training mode. And guess what they found? Brace yourselves, because this is the real kicker. The dogs trained with aversive methods were more pessimistic. Yep, you heard it right. They had a gloomier outlook on life compared to their rewards-based counterparts. Talk about a rough situation. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? If you want a happy-go-lucky pup who sees the world through rose-colored glasses, ditch the punishments and opt for rewards-based training instead. Because let's face it, a little positivity goes a long way, especially when it comes to our beloved furry companions. And speaking of reprimanding your dog, head over to our next video, 12 atrocities that hurt your dog emotionally, and see if you might be doing any of these unconsciously. We better hope you don't. Before you paw your way out of this one, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss out on more doggo-loving content in the future.